Figures only hardly tally. Anyway, do this intro properly. Hello! Welcome to part 10 on Let's Stream of Final Fantasy XIV. We're about to go and undertake a side mission, side quest of a dungeon, and also going to do my class quest. I can do. I've been busy off stream. It's Horizon, isn't it? Correctly. Is it Horizon? I don't want the level checker, you arsehole. I hate my tablet. There you are. Thanks, I did unlock that.
Can't be getting close for me.
There we are. Had a tally. Western Fanland. Quest optional dungeon. He's over here in Vesper Bay.
This game stopped working for me.
It stopped working?
Yeah, I couldn't do anything.
Oh, Sightseer's Guide as well. I've never actually bothered to finish that on my main character. Sightseeing Guide. I've got to unlock it first and then I've got to go to the dungeon itself. I just realised I just started playing the Chocobo theme. Oh, I'm going to get pounced on by that one. Right. Nidric Ironheart. Hello, Tally.
Hi. On my way in again.
Okay. How there, adventurer. I am Nidric Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance, and you, my friend, look like an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just the place to offer it to you. Tucked away in the corner of Eastern Fanland lies Halatali. Then there you will find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history, but it's built some 100 years past as a training ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, as it did most things. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self, but darker does the shadow look. Wild beasts, bloodthirsty and beyond account. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skills and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak to one Flalogioni near the entryway. And that's Campfire Bone. Welcome back. It's still ticking about.
No. I mean, so.
I want to ride my chocobo. My chocka chocka bun, my chocka chocka bun.
Give me the party lead. Start it up.
I have to unlock it first. I have to go and I'll give you the lead, but I need to go to unlock it first.
Let me know when you're ready.
Chocobo is really helpful. There he is. Flaloni. Is it the halls of Halatali you seek no further? Permit me to tell you something about this place. This name comes from the ancient tongue. Halatali means the land of many shadows, and it is there that our distant ancestors first settled. And you've not come all this way for a lesson in history. Shush, listen. Don't you hear the howls and growls? Do you not feel how they shake the very earth beneath you? Those sounds are the work of no wind, my friend, nor that rumbling and doing of the shadows. Those are the halls of Hatali, now the beasts who once kept the Colosseum lurked here. And there are no gentle beasts broken by the hand of man. No, these are those within even the might of the immortal flames cannot tame. From the look of you, you must be Mino. I received word from Nedrick that you might be along. By his recommendation, I grant you leave to enter freely. Only I pray you able to find your way out. Okay.
Well done.
Halatali unlocked. In the pouring rain, western Fanland. Shit, I remember this stuff. Burn! Not complete. Burn giant flame mane. Takes the name of another Final Fantasy boss. Yeah, unfortunately. Hang on. I was about to tell you, Mr. Fire. I'm level 30, but it won't let me carry on. Let's do. And see if this could be done with NPCs. When did they do? They did that. Yeah.
I think all of the ones can do it.
That was relatively new, isn't it? I just think people. I think because most people don't play the older content. Yeah. I'm gonna have to learn that bloody class.
This one?
Scholar.
Yeah, you want
When they give me Fayu as a fairy, you know, I'll do it. Crush your enemies. I reckon he's got a death wish, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
He's certainly giving up to the meme. Cutscene time. I haven't seen this cutscene in a long time. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Tangata's intro in a very long time.
Some music for you.
We have a great showdown here. Just cast your vote and be done with it.
No, that's one of those characters.
I don't know where his attitude was. Okay. Thinking.
Back to crafting.
Back to crafting. Let's do level 30 until I've finished synth management. Just one of the quest lines. Main quest.
Yeah, just do the
I'm just gonna do
ARR.
I'm gonna do my 25 and then it'll be
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to
I haven't been there in ages.
Morning, miss. I was the one that sent word of your guild about spotting your leader. It's right rare to see Kikiratia roaming about. He asked me for the way to the Falalos. Could be that he was seeking to speak with the scholar who lives out there. Tanga Tonga. Hello there. Why, yes, I did receive a visit from a gentleman identifying himself as the Arcanist Guildmaster, an odd fellow, but obviously possessed with a well-rounded education. As it so happens, he bid me pass on a message to anyone who came searching for him. Reunited, the 3 slips of the parchment hold the Trapar problem to the solution. Guildmaster mentioned that the slips of parchment are concealed among the bones of Phalaros. I suppose you are expecting to search for them. But of course I am. The irony is I did this when I had a flying chocobo.
Yeah, I had a flying chocobo as well.
Down we go. Hang on a sec. Hi, fellas. Have you tracked down all 3 slips of parchment? There we are. Interesting. They actually exist. To be perfectly honest, I thought you had been sent on a wild dodo chase. Let's have a look at these, shall we? Well, Panda Nation Allegan. Of course it is. No, no less. Fortunately for you, I have a passing familiarity with the script. Seek the box at Falls. Dart a jig for your wooden audience. Claim the secret from the open heart. The most cryptic set of instructions, I must say. Do you intend to follow them? This guild master of yours certainly enjoys his games. Don't mind me, fellas. Damn dance. pass down. Yes. Box rattles and thumps about as if something within seeks to be freed. It appears the lid has been loosened somewhat. Well, hello there. You find a slip of parchment inside the box. There are answers you seek. Then go to the trading post, and then to the trading post. Now go before the owner. Do not, but be not meek. With your own 2 feet, provide a show. You're going, what the hell?
A nice little dance.
And now that was the most entertaining. I must have. I think each race has their own little unique dance. I must have something to amuse me during these jaunts back to civilization. You understand? Based on my evaluation of your abilities, however, I calculate that you will arrive at this point somewhat earlier. You balked at the dancing, didn't you? I never expected you to be so shy. Another variable to add to your list of characteristics. I keep extensive mental notes of all the guild members you see. As an arcanist, it is a simple matter to engineering events so that mine might meet you face to face. After all, strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into a desired reality. And I do so enjoy seeing others dance at the palm of my hand, as it were. Yeah, you may have this. Think of it as payment for your performance. It's a damn big book. Though you might consider passing the tome on to Killer, that is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Before you give Killer the Grimoire, however, I must insist that you dance for her. I will know if you don't. And this banal interaction is simply exhausting me. It is time I return to my studies. You, on the other hand, should travel forthwith to Anchor Yard in Nimsa Lamosa. Be well, Mino. We shall meet again. I'm 100% certain of it. Okay. So she was the upper deck. Monkey yard. Fitting its piss in the rain. I'm going to start dancing. Were you always one for dancing? I recall such a you've met with our guildmaster, haven't you? That would explain your odd behaviour. He does so enjoy seeing people perform unexpected acts of frivolity. But what could have spurred our recent guildmaster to speak with you in person? Here's a new grimoire for you. He gave you this grimoire to give to me, and Kenny is identical to the tome I received the first time I ever met our leader. With my fake spinner, the guildmaster is fond of games and mischief, and I understand that troublesome trials he'd likely put you through before even you worthy of his attention. With this gift, however, his message to me is abundantly clear. I am to shape reality into one I desire. And that means defeating Dosmaga. God, my mind's alive again with strategies. I must have time to think. Pray inform mysteries from Fimbagrim, my duty to return. Yay! The strategist is back. Everyone, start dancing. Kano has recovered from a despondency. This is a wonderful news, and we have you to thank for it. It's unfortunate, however, that both Kano and our guildmaster are possessed with such impenetrable personalities. But at least in this case of the Forcier, we have an ilkening in the nature of the cage imprisons her. I continue to hope for a partnership with you, shall gladly pry these bars open. Return to your training, Mino, and prepare yourself for the demanding tactics of Gridania as she formulates in the days ahead. speaking with you at another time. Pray return to the to the wonder it's Whisper Bay. We're getting a lot of these missions, aren't we? You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. Pray return to the Wandering Sands. We're going to be hearing that shit a lot, aren't we? Pray return to the Wandering Sands. No.
I'm gonna jump off.
Okie dokie.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Toodaloo.
Bye. I'm in video. What you got for me?
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis, if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Okey-dokey. I have started doing the. I have began. Show my character. Minor botanist and fisherman. Done them off stream. Leveled them up as well. You speak with also Helix. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more to do. I beg your pardon, it's a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Hail, adventurer. I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the twin adder? Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Yada and Papa Limo. Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men told me your requesting name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the twin adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. I.e., your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're rescuing the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls to the depths of Twelvewood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the older seed seer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. Twin Adder is of the same mind, and this precisely is for the reason that the Simp's relationship to the Primal Remove has raised a flag of warning against amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there ever be a sliver of a chance that the summoning of a Primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility that we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? This is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions about within Gridania, but do listen anyone only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Simps themselves. Seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. The Simps of Little Solace remain untempered, and they have heard many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on the tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution, since traditions and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do you to have any cross-cultural flux pass get in the way of productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you on how to win the Simp's favour. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. Friendly Pavlo with the Simps. This would be a pleasant enough diversion. Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe there's a ferry departing from the West Shore Pier. Should take us straight there. Friendly Pavlo, indeed, I hope we get straight forward, as you say, Papalina. Yay. I and the ferry docks at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the east shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. I should happen to be heading across the lake to Sweetbourne Pier in the Easter Shroud. Welcome to the East Shroud. Speak with the captain. Hi. Indeed, I am Anamilian of the Twinad. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylph's race. For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all. No? Would you know more? And then speak with the master of this hut, Rolfo. He has forgotten more about the Sylphs than I have ever known. There is Rolfo Hawthorne. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're a particular folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. Beg your pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much more than any adventure in my adventuring days, and it's all about cluttering in my noggin now. Though I share my stories with those around the hut before. You might have more luck with them. The Sylphs. Yes, father's told me more of his stories plenty of times. What I have always found most captivating is how their concern with etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You'll do best not to underestimate them on the account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up in a mess of gills, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Teehee. The Sylphs. Intervenient tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they were drawing Marlborough faces on our masks. The next they're sending our young centuries falling into the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they'll just laugh at you. Wildlife claims they harbour no ill will, but I dare say pranks are no laughing matter. The quickest way to Quiver's woman's heart is through her stomach, but I don't think trying to force your foodstuffs in on the Sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf told me once. Oh, of course, hearing your stories. Well, my stories have brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. It's nothing brings together people quite like a little toe tapping. A Sylph told me long ago that dancing is a little honoured greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. Just may help win the favour of our forest friends. Oh, still here? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests too sharp and heavy-handed. To earn their trust, you need to bring a rat. What was it again? My wife Rosa and I were speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak with Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. Peace offering to the Sims. Were it anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past the front doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more than unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin in the Okchu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that is said to induce curious visions to the Birla. You can't catch me dead trying that stuff, but they seem to enjoy it no end. I've not seen an Okchu around the comb in quite some time, but if I encountered a suspicious clump of grass the other day, were you to stimulate it somehow, it would make the amber syrup. For example, you might be surprised what comes out. Good luck. Curious tussock. There's an Okchu. There was an Okchu. You're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milk root, but of course, the Sylphs quaff that cloudy stuff as quickly as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Anyway, a gift of milk root would give the Sylphs calling you a friend and sister at the moment they lay eyes on it. However, let me wrap it up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from the god's awful stench. The Simps love that stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of a more boy than that put out an end of my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. Your more important matters to attend to today, yes? The Simps are an eccentric bunch, but I have shared their company enough to know that they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May you parley be a fruitful one, friend. And do stop by on your return, and a flagon and a full flower mead with your name on it, if you regale me with your adventuring tales. Aye, and before I forget, do go tapseeing off just yet. Emily in here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, my friend, and do pass on my regards to the winged ones. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out the young Sylph by the name of Coxamako. He has served as an intermediary between our people on many an occasion, and has a close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of the maltosius root the Simps so adore. I have something far greater important to you to deliver, a missive for the elder seed from the elder seed seer herself. To surmise the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and reinstates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get marred into another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further than the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Okay. So I have to go and speak to Coxamako of Little Solace. Now they're not exaggerating when they say that these guys are eccentric. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one accepts no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. This one would welcome walking one who moves like this one. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one will bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks, gives many, many thanks. Walking one carries message for elder one. This one will deliver the message to elder one. Walking one should not worry. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay your respects to your elder and learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania. Walking one became a dancing one and brought milk root. But walking one tricks this one. This one was not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking ones will go home. Go home? you say, but the Simps of the Little Solace always welcome Gridania envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Mino here is the oath of peace penned by the elder Seer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons for no business with Walking Ones. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste more everyone's time. Well, I never turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Mino's cheek insignificantly jiggly? I am baffled as you, but there's something tells me recent events from our elsewhere fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we're no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Say, Mino, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the Simps' traditional greeting. You'd be greeting to me hardly know any of them. Why, if I was a Simp, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer express an interest in my culture. Me, of course, I'll be happy to join. Ow, ow. Oh, there goes these bloody leg clamps of mine acting up again. Oh, Walking One knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. Aim a mixer. This one is Weaving Croft. Walking One would know more. This one does not trust Walking Ones who do not show respect. Walking One would be friends with these ones. This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One had learned the secrets, Walking One would not weave in the same way. I'll weave a lot damn better than you. Right, DX, Delirix. What is it? Delexia. Walking One, what does Walking One want with this one? Elder One warned her this one not to get too friendly with Walking Ones. How about if I give you a little dance? Ta-da! Ah, Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious Elder One of the Forest City. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Mino, would you like to hear a good news, or even better news? The better news. The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all the Little Solace. The better news. Why, I have recently recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. Mino, as an adventurer, you are no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of local populace can go from a stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The Simps here who make their home in the Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled Simps and see what there might have been done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the Simps will not know their share of their worries from outsiders. You would be better off inquiring from the healer and Mida of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the Simps' troubles. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The simps of little solace are surely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Go on then. In a temporary settlement, little solace wants for amenities, not at least a stout set of defences. Consequently, beasts from miles around are free to wander in and terrorise the hapless residents. The Zizgorlins and the Gornats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you can gather 3 brownie bushes as well. They would play an important role in Sylph culture. I do not claim to know the details, but what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they're not easily to come by. When you're done with these deeds, seek out Kosumuko. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Okay. Have to go murder some beasts. And where are we even going? Right, this is Excorded. Brand bush. Wishing along. Like I said, the crafting and all that stuff, I am not going to show that because it's long. Right. And that's a ghoul net. Now, being English, ghoulnad is an insult. Just letting you know. Right. Here's cook some risotto. What are you saying now? Dancing one is still here. Dancing one can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily learned. Dancing one brings brownie bushes to this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy ones that hates. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind, too kind. Walking one comes to those into those abode, but few are friendly like dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one after all. This one asked dancing one for forgiveness. This one has many troubles since walking one last came to our abode. This one most careful, always careful. But dancing one is not like other walking ones. This one can trust dancing one. This one would ask dancing one for help. Strange ones are from the bodies of steel come to the home of this one. This one seeks still ones come from the empire. When empire goes, many living ones can become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. This one come home is in danger. Danger. This one begs of dancing one to help this one no more. Dancing one is friends with this one's and walking ones. Yes, dancing one must speak to these ones here and walking ones in the hut house and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one feels still ones are after something. But this one would speak no more. Correct dancing one. This one depends on the kindness of dancing one. Strange still walking ones. Yes, this one has seen still walking ones carry big boxes. Many walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Nothing so. Shush, shush, this one says. Still ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary. This one and scary ones are scary friends. I want to ride my choker boat day. Victor. Fearsome types, clad head to toe in steels, the Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I could not tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Men clad in strange armour. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest and simply assumed they were adventurers. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? The Empire is nearby, mate. You're in trouble. This one sees still walking ones come from the Empire carrying boxes and go deep, walking deep through trees. This one will thought still walking ones are up to nasty no good things. This one knows friends forest well. Still walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one will borrow Dancing One's map. This one mark right here. This is where still ones hide. This one knows Dancing One will go looking for still ones, yes? Dancing One is back. This one breathes a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One has found something. Dancing One found paper inside box. This is message from Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside box. This one owned. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of this one's. How do still walking ones know how to find them? Is there sneaky ones hiding around behind this one's wings? Snooping ones selling secrets to still ones? Walking ones. This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always befriend these ones. Helpful one arrives at good time. This one needs helpful one's help. One of these named Klaxo ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful one must find Klaxo. Klaxo struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Klaxo ends up in bellies of beastie ones. Let's go and find out what happened to this guy. I'll go up to, we should be getting a dungeon. It's Klaxo. What? Walking One wants this one to return to Little Solace. Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not this ones. This one wants to be alone. This one relying on Walking Ones for everything, no better than the ones that summoned a primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought it was this likely place to build a home, But then meddling one arrives, forces this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling one is forbidden from following this one. Away with meddling one. What? Klaxo refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest. But this one saw touched ones lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry and find Klaxo. Helpful one should search for the spoils of a thread of the forest floor. These things lead to helpful one to Klaxo, but hurry before touched ones take Klaxo away. Dude doesn't want to eat. He didn't seem like he particularly wanted us to be near him, so this is just going to piss him off even more. You know what's funny? I used to find it I found it actually difficult to find the bramble patch when I first looked for it. I could not find that entrance for love nor money. I was blind as a motherfucker. Anyway, let's find the Klaxo before he becomes... Here we go. Klaxo. Meddling one is back. This one told meddling one to be gone. Tell Kuximo, this one will never go back. Never. Touched ones should go away too. This one is a good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Mino. These sims have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal remove. Akin to the amalga tempered by Freak, these sims exist only to serve their deity. They will not answer to words, only still. I'll take no pleasure in this, but this must be done. This one is safe. This one was so scared. Klaxo, this one has been worried. Very worried. Is Klaxo unharmed, still in the possession of wits? Kamitsko, and the meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Klaxo. That Klaxo is safe fills this one with joy. Koximuko, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace are changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Coximo. Friendly ones. Well, that should see to that. What say we return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. We'll be back here more than a few occasions, that's for sure. Now, what I'm going to do with the class quests, however, unlike the crafters, because the crafting ones, so basically they send you to go and make something, or you go and find something. It's not that interesting. Now, the class quests for the jobs, like Archer and that stuff, they're different. I will show them. So when I unlock another class, which I will do once I do the level 30, I'll be leveling up different ones. I will show you their job quests, and then we'll do that. I'm going to be playing the whole game through as a summoner, so summoner is going to be unlocked soon. So, Kotsumiko. This one thought Klatso was lost forever. Helpful ones saved Klatso. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but helpful one is the kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one will make helpful one to see the elder one. But elder one is. This one must ask kind one's forgiveness. This one made promise to take kind one to see elder one, yes, but this one cannot. This one cannot because elder one is not here. Elder one is not anywhere. Elder one went into forest yesterday and has not come back. This one is worried. Elder one often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind one will find elder one, yes. Near where elder one was disappeared is a home of walking one named Baskaran. Baskaran may know what happened to elder one. This one would talk to Baskaran, but walking one does not always trust these ones. Would kind one talk to Baskaran for this one? And kind one comes from Gridania, yes. Is Gridania alive? In Gridania live many kind ones, yes. This one begs kind one, please go to Gridania and ask for fellow kind ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until elder one returns. Roxar Helix. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fair your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribe. Their order's gone missing, you say. Why, if he were to end up in the hands of the tempered ones, we'll have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that the sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. Not a stone must be left unturned, but if you I would ask you to call upon Garnet Malloch at the Bent Branch Meadows and deliver this message to the Wood Waders are indeed in search effort. I'm lazy. Right, let's go, Malloch. A message from the Commander Helix, you say. The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The Wood Waders have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Quarry Mill. East Shroud. Get by Hawthorne Hut then. I think we're on the verge of unlocking the next dungeon. Welcome to Quarry Mill. Here is where the Palace of the Dead is. We'll be doing that as well. Doing that with my friend who did, my friend Pat, you heard earlier. Well, mate adventurer, we have the finest grog and grub in this side of... not here to fill your belly then. A hunger for news, is it? There's been talk of a Sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it was the Elder you seek. Those woodland scamps look all alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell the two apart. If you're the time, mayhap you may stay a while and see if the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across this Sylph Elder one yourself. No word of the Sylph Elder then. I'm not sure, it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favour for old Bhaskaran here in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's been spoiling for a fight. I need you to call him off for me. No need to go cracking in his skulls, just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons will swing all grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. I could knock feelers treats. That's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This Duskwit scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin for now. Nicely done, Mino. I'll not have any of my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the blunt of that outburst is the Darkwind Elzen. There are people who shun cities into living in the wilds, making them no better than the brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, the Duskwights can be an unruly lot, but they ain't no so bad once you get to know them. Now, it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Duffords over misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? I appreciate all the good you've done for my patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favour of my own to ask you. There's a Quiquin friend who you see named Teteron. A good lad, but it was right after the calamity that I came across him falling in the shroud. He nearly died from all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He works here at the Dubbers, and for a spell after that, got to talking about striking on his own. He did, and not long after he was a merchant. He cast his lot with a merchant bound for Las Norsa. So as it happens, I got cleaning up in here and came across something. His scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have forgotten when he left. So I'd like to see he gets it. I can't say sure where he ended up, but my friend of mine can. A Rogadan named Basnag. You can find him at Hawker's Alley in Limson Lamosa. He knows everything from the comings and goings of merchants there. We met him. He's the guy that sits down in the middle of Hawker's Alley. We've had a chinwag with him before. It is Brennan's son. You found your way to Hawker's Alley, friend. A quick one named who worked at the Devils. Aye, you speak of Teteron. Related to that Kakarum bloke who's just older there by some blood or another. Two of them put together and they're making good coin. But old tuttering up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say why or where. You're better off asking Colour Clune himself. You might be tight of lip though, I warn ye. Best to take these chicken eggs with ye. Little bastard loves the bloody things. And a good hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venturer along. Too shy to come with his own himself. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Customer be welcome. Not customer. Not come with the custom. Cuckacroon busy with business. Too busy for buffer. Chicken egg? Cuckacroon love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Talking of Teteroon. Teteroon no here no more. Teteroon leave Nimsa. Teteroon go look for sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where trading post is. Weinberg near Tartaron. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at ferry docks. Go to ferry docks. Katarun forgets things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Katarun. There's Weinberg. Katarun. I've seen him. This is to say, I saw him. He headed somewhere up north by way of the ferry to Alport. Might as well head there and see if you can suss out the skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, start by asking Elderfoot. He's an old hand and knows a great deal about many things. Spoke with him before. We've done some quests for him. Tatarun, I saw him. That is, I say, I've seen him. He took himself up north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Quickwind. I reckon he meant to find right by the shore of Bronze Lake, Memory's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. I almost buy ourselves a promotion. Tatarun. Customer be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom, bring something for Tatarun. Tatarun forgets this. Forgets at the Duffers. Tatarun sworn he would never forget Earring, but never forgot. Tatarun thank. Good Baskaroon. Baskaroon doing good. Good Baskaroon, good Tatarun. Tatarun miss good old good Baskaroon. Good Baskaroon helped Tatarun. Tatarun dead without good Baskaroon. Must give thankies. Many thankies. Tatarun make Quipperoon firewater for Baskaroon. Baskaroon love firewater. You help Tatarun make firewater, need thingies to make, need many thingies. Need Kuru pup whiskers, need 3 good pearl cup whiskers. Right, this is Whiskers. Yeah, you can go that way. Teteroon make firewater for Bascaroon. You bring thingies Teteroon need. You brought all the good thingies. You brought all thingies. Teteroon. Teteroon make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Bascaroon. Teteroon start making firewater now. Good firewater. Take time. More good. You come back later. Teteroon make firewater. Good firewater. You take to Bascaroon. Good firewater. Good for Bascaroon. Tell Bascaroon no drink now. Tell him to put away 1 year. 1 year make best favour. Teteroon hopes Bascaroon happy. Teteroon gives Bascaroon thankies, many thankies. You tell Bascaroon. Teteroon make good shop, make big shop someday, biggest shop in the Eorzea. Make many sparklies, all good, all thanks to good Bascaroon. And like a dick, I did not attune to the sodding. That's a noob mistake. What a fuck up that is. The first thing you do is you attune to the goddamn Aetheryte. I'm so used to my main character where I am, of course, attuned to everything. Right. That's no excuse. We'll get to Camp Tranquil when it sends us to Camp Tranquil. Till then, we won't worry about it, but let's attune ourselves to Quarry Mill. And I can't hide the fact I did that, because it's now saved on stream that I fucked up there. Well, we'll get to the next dungeon and then I'll stop it there. It's coming up. There's you and Pampolino, so something's bound to happen. Ah, you returned. Thank you for seeing Teteroon's belongings to him. What's this for me? Quiquin Firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why that old he? Oh, I blow bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? He says shelves it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'd be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can make it through this bottle together. There has been word while you were away. Sylphs have been seen in the wood, but no lands of their own. This was a place near here, a place where we know a Sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More likely the missing Sylph elder was here. I marked a track where they're sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Oh, hello there. Imperial Wally. You wish to fight me, sir? Very well. Yeah. No one. That shit best left alone, I think. What's that? Nope. Nada. I guess it's because they see me as a low level. I guess. Oh. Hello, fellas. Back to Basco. You two just relax and let me do an investigation, yeah? So, was there out to be found in the woods? What did you come? What did you come to? Guardians in this part of Twoswood. First Simpson, now Guardians. It's all in the same place. Cannot be mere coincidence. Mayhap the Guardians may be following the Simps, tracking them or giving chase. Mayhap. No, this is not this far into the forest. The way the spiders are everywhere. Imperials never could have stolen them past them. How in the bloody hells could they, unless someone guided them through, someone who knew where the spiders were, and when the Whalers watch, a Guardian traitor? I'm glad you come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought might have a traitor in our midst, someone who was aiding the Guardians. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who all used to dine on Finn's soup and sip his pint on account they've not been able to afford any another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, he'll probably think nothing of it. But this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money is coming from when you first told me about the Guardians in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us are safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Lieutenant. I heard that he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Mino, and if he's up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to it. Laurentius. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the Whalers, take it to the barracks. Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. None more than I deserve, though. There's still wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the Whalers paid men their worth. You didn't. What did you? How long have you? Help! Please come quick, my friends. It I, Laurentius. I am under attack. How did you just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Guardians. You piece of shit. Right, you little prick. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough, I say. It's over, then I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. I just wanted the coin. The Whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. I'm proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honour, duty, but in the end, it is those with the money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I sought an opportunity to change my fortunes and look. And all I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, and everything, and everyone I love. Why my actions have put your life in danger too? Though you do not realise how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you could have cornered me? This is not I who is cornered. Guardians, I brought you the ARR, bitch. Permit me to question, if you will, if all adventurers so deluded as to they believe they can change the power of Garlemald. You would need a venerable mountain of guild to fund such an endeavour, such as the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will with Gridania. So, that's the way of it, is it? Swapped your hired bunk for a barracks of feathers bed with the Garlemald, did you? You there, old Ra. You stand here at old Busk's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. You guys betray your word, coward. You know full very well the Waders would fear the wasp sting. After all these streets love, you will see they'll cut down. I'll show you items if those who will oppose the Empire. We should pick on this guy, Legless Laurenatus. Thanks, guys. Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest, and with bandits and poachers at your side? They are your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer all too well. Karan. This is his doing. His words won't want to inspire men to act. Better men than I, gods. What have I become? What have I done? I'm sorry. No more will I pursue this folly, no more lies, no more bribes. I'll go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell Beskaren. Tell him that Leonidas the Fool says thank you, and I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Dushan dies. Unfortunately for him, he'll be executed because, you know, with whalers and that. The Gridanians don't take kindly to traitors. So he's probably going to get his head cut off. Nothing worse for him. And you two, you know, thanks for your help back there. I just confessed his crimes. I just had word from the Twin Adders. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand. Then when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Waders, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he had known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job for one man, and when he came to believe that he couldn't make it a difference, that is what is hopeless. There are a few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. Reckon he thought if he had couldn't change the lot with his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference. Just not his own. Somehow he'll fail to grasp one simple truth, that these things we cannot do alone, we must do together. And he asked me to thank me, did he? Well, that's good of him. Good of him yet. I just hope that them and the Adders will be able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, and I think he'll be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. There's any news for you, Mino. This elder has been found. It's the next dungeon. Oh, finally you two brace yourselves with your presence. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Fixo, and he's the oldest among the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's been like a bridge between us and them, a small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And the bridges are no use to us if we don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. And there's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Moors of Toto Rack, here in the South Shroud. 'Tis was by the entrance of the place that Ferrixo was seen not long ago, neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Help older one. Poor Frixo. Poor Frixo. Whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder one went to Toto Rack, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. That place crawls with the nasties waiting to make an enemy of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones, must help Elder One. Elder One now. The fates conspire against us. Forgive my practicism, but Frixo is our best hope for reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far would have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds, Yida. You must Yida must make haste to add this nest and request assistance. Understood. Mino, go to the 1,000 moors of Toto Rack and see if you don't want Frixover has come to no harm. Peace between man and Sylph rest upon your success. In other words, go and do my bloody job because I'm you fucking lazy fucks. Right, this is the second. This is well, it'd be the fourth dungeon because the one I did, Hatalia, is an optional dungeon. This is main dungeon. There is a Busker. By the order of the Elder Sea, the dungeon known as the 1,000 Moors of Toto Rack has been placed under the control of what? The Sylph Elders inside? And you're sure of this? How in the 7 hells did he manage to sneak by? God strike me down by a pure blind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within the entrance of Toto Rack is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Okay. Now we don't actually have to stay here. I'm going to return to Mimosa because when I start the next stream, I'm going to complete my level 30 quest. But until then, I am the Big B82. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in part 11 when we go and rescue the Sylph's leader. And I won't be standing in the rain. I'll be doing other stuff with crafting that off stream. You don't have to worry about that. And well, till then, thank you very much. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate your thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 11. Till then, from the pouring rain in Limsa. Bye bye.